Tonight on DC News Now at 9, a DC police officer shot at on his way to work.
And I heard 3 to 4 shots.
The latest on his condition and how the community is reacting tonight. More commencement chaos, this time at the University of Maryland.
It just sucks that you just couldn't walk.
Why hundreds of graduating students were not able to walk the stage. A major milestone in Baltimore.
It's good news. It's a good sign for everybody.
Reaction to what may be the biggest step yet in reopening the port.
Hi, everyone. Tracking dense fog concerns overnight. Details coming up.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. DC News Now at 9 o'clock. I'm Chris Flanagan. A DC police officer out of the hospital this hour, and 2 men are in custody after a shooting in Northwest. One of those men is accused of shooting at that officer as he was driving into work. This is all unfolding in the Brightwood neighborhood around noontime today. DC News Now's Marielle Carbone joins us at the nearest police headquarters. And Marielle, neighbors tell you they're still on edge.
Yeah, Chris, they do. They tell me that this is just disturbing to have it happen right outside of their homes. Now, luckily, that officer was able to drive himself here to D4 Police Headquarters and eventually receive treatment. Neighbors today, they are telling people in this area they need to put down the guns.
And I heard 3 to 4 shots went out.
A chaotic afternoon in Northwest D.C. as an off-duty police officer was shot at.
And I said, what is going on now?
And Joseph Moyes lives nearby in Brightwood and says gun violence is a serious issue citywide.
It's not something people can play with. When you lose a human being, you'll never get that human being back.
According to police, an officer was on his way to work when he noticed a car driving erratically. He followed behind, and that's when the car stopped abruptly on 7th Street near Oglethorpe. A person got out and opened fire on his vehicle. The officer was not in uniform or in a marked car.
It could have been anybody, right?
Police Chief Pamela Smith says the officer, a captain, an 18-year veteran on the force, drove himself to District 4 Police Headquarters. He was transported, treated, and later released from the hospital. The suspect's vehicle was tracked to Prince George's County, where it crashed. 2 adult men were taken into custody.
It's very disturbing.
Richard Reed lives on 7th Street.
When I see all this stuff going on, I just keep going the other way to protect myself.
It's a little nerve-wracking now.
For Jan Weiner, who is out back holding her 2-month-old grandchild during the shooting, it's a reminder to be aware at all times.
We have to be careful no matter where we are. We have to always look around.
And we know that officer did not get out of his vehicle during that altercation. Chris, at this hour, it's unclear if any weapons were recovered when those 2 suspects were taken into custody. Live in Northwest D.C. tonight, I'm Marielle Carbone, DC News Now.
All right, good to hear that officer is doing well tonight. Marielle, thanks. And we want to give you another look at that earlier crash scene. This is in Prince George's County. Police said the chase ended here on Landover Road in Landover after the suspect's car crashed. A witness heard that crash, came outside. He says he was concerned. It was about the time to get some of those men into custody.
They got them out, they set them on the curb, I guess it was. I was like taking my phone, looking down, and I seen them bring them over to another police car, and they frisked them. So I was watching to make sure they weren't doing any funny business. You made it all the way to Maryland, to Prince George's County, Landover, and flip a car? How many people could he have hurt on the way down?
Oh, tonight, some D.C. council candidates for Ward 4, they are speaking up after the shooting in their ward. We'll hear from them straight ahead, all new at 9:30. In developing now at 9, a lot of disappointment at the University of Maryland. The School of Public Health's graduation ceremony postponed because of a power outage at the Xfinity Center. DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg is live in College Park tonight. Daniel, a lot of students didn't get the opportunity to walk across stage.
Chris, the good news is they still get a chance to walk in a ceremony that's rescheduled for tomorrow night, but it's unclear if everyone will be able to make it back on campus. You can hear dozens of people booing in a mostly dark Xfinity Center this afternoon after the University of Maryland School of Public Health graduation had to be postponed.
We're sitting down for like an hour or so till like 3:30, and then they informed us that it got canceled.
The school says a power outage caused the change of plans, though a spokesperson wouldn't say what caused it.
We had to like find our family members. Everybody was like confused and disappointed and like upset because we had to like take off of work. We had family come in out of state.
The ceremony now postponed until Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Honestly, not a lot of people can make that, you know? So like, it just sucks that we could have walked and we just like came, got dressed, was all excited.
Not only were students upset, but parents too.
It hurts because it wasn't expected. Even everybody was in the high spirits.
Families we talked with made the most of it, still taking pictures and celebrating together.
I was expected to see my child walk past the stage and give her a shout out, but it's fine. Yes, we can always, adjust.
Now, the main graduation ceremony at SECU Stadium was going on without a hitch with Speaker Governor Wes Moore there, although the live stream did not work because of this power outage. As for the public health commencement ceremony, that will be going on again tomorrow at 7 p.m. The location has still yet to be determined. We're live in College Park. Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
All right, Daniel, thanks. And keep in mind, a lot of those students, they didn't have a high school graduation because of COVID 4 years ago. So hopefully it all works out. Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb, certainly is a warm night out there for anyone attending a graduation ceremony or parties as well.
Yeah, I know everyone wants to celebrate, and hopefully you're staying hydrated as you do so. We have very comfortable weather across the DMV. It's actually a very beautiful night, but dew points, they are up there in scale. I mean, we have the mugginess, and then you have a tropical feature that'll be in play going into tomorrow. What is really dew points? It's the moisture in the upper atmosphere, and it allows for humidity to really be involved where we see it in the summer season. Typically, we are still in spring, folks, and as we go into this weekend, really we're inching closer to that summer season. Right now, mostly cloudy skies, 72 degrees. Let me get out of the way so you can see dew points back into the 60s, and so that's a good amount of mugginess with air temperatures fluctuating into the upper 60s from Culpeper into Rappahannock. You have southern Maryland near 70 right now, 72 for the metro area. Limited cloud coverage except for DC and Prince George's County. Really, you're seeing a lot of clearing from Winchester to Loudoun County down towards Luray. Dew points not playing nice, so AC is going to be your best friend tonight. Don't you dare open up the window. You're going to feel the mugginess. Really overnight lows as well, hovering into the lower 60s. Hey, pretty great conditions going into your Tuesday, Wednesday. We don't see our next storm system until Thursday. I have one issue, Chris, though, for tonight. We have dense fog that's going to start to develop for your early morning commute. We'll look at that coming up.
Okay, Janessa, thanks. We'll see you then. Meanwhile, all new at 9, a Temple Hills woman is dead following a house fire this afternoon. It happened at a home on a Howe Court. According to the Prince George's County Fire Department, 2 dogs and a cat also died. How the fire started remains under investigation tonight. On down to Montgomery County, where a 16-year-old is facing charges for repeated armed robberies in the Bethesda area. Police are charging Nitrell Parrish as an adult. He is accused of robbing the tobacco hub on Old Georgetown Road and Guest Food and Wines on Edgemore Lane. You're looking at surveillance video the owner of Guest Food and Wines shared with us last week. According to police, the suspect robbed each store, then returned within a day later to demand more. Well, it has been nearly 2 months now since Baltimore began waking up to a different skyline. Now it's changed once again, but this time it marks the start of hopeful new beginnings. A cargo ship that smashed into the Key Bridge was hauled away from the disaster site. 5 tugboats pulled it back slowly to port, slowly but surely. An emotional day for people in that area, seeing that new skyline for the first time in 55 days. DC News Now reporter Randy Bass is in Baltimore with details on the cleanup efforts and what happens next.
Yeah, a major milestone is right. It took more than 18 hours for crews to prepare the cargo ship, the Dolly, for its 2.5-mile journey from here at the site of the bridge collapse nearly 2 months ago to the ship's new spot at Seagirt. moving in the right direction. Crews clearing the Dolly ship today, nearly 2 months after tragedy. Some of the bridge and roadway wreckage still sits across the front of the ship, with dozens of cargo containers and 21 crew members still on board. Engineers had planned for weeks to get this ship out of the way and clear the channel, including a quick demolition to move some of the wreckage from the ship this time last week. It's a signal of progress for the people of Baltimore.
You saw everybody come together. You don't want to necessarily want to go through it again, but it does really, show your true colors, and it really makes a community come together. And for them to come together quickly and move this quick is truly fascinating to see.
It's a big step toward reopening the channel and a big deal for businesses relying on Baltimore's port traffic, like Jimmy's Famous Seafood.
It's good news. It's a good sign for everybody. Obviously, I'm sure they have a lot of investigating to do. A lot more work cut out for them, but just to get the channel back open is amazing.
And the port could see more traffic as soon as this weekend. There are cruises scheduled to leave from the Port of Baltimore ahead of Memorial Day. It's not clear at this point if there will be any impacts to that schedule heading into the weekend. In Dundalk, I'm Randy Bass, DC News Now.
All right, so as for what's next, Dali cargo ship will spend several weeks getting temporarily fixed up. It will eventually move to a shipyard in Norfolk, Virginia for more extensive repairs. Now, if you're wondering about the 21-person crew still on board, most are from India. They've not been allowed to leave that ship since the collapse. However, we're told now that the ship is docked, ship's company is working to get them home. The process is much more complicated than usual because their visas have expired. Well, all new tonight at 9, a bridge on the Mount Vernon Trail is now back open. The National Park Service announcing that cyclists and pedestrians can safely use Bridge 23, located within the Dyke Marsh Wildlife Preserve. It took the NPS less than a year to replace and widen the nearly 1,100-foot-long bridge. The agency also added new pedestrian safe handrails and an updated bench and overlook. The bridge was damaged from prior floods.